In the 1950s, the Swiss Mowag company wanted to develop a light-wheeled armored vehicle to meet the military needs of various countries in the international market through different configurations, but this armored vehicle project did not attract the interest of other countries. The Swiss military had a need for auxiliary equipment, and eventually the Mowag company turned the original armored vehicle project into a training tank. The modified tank is based on the Mowag T1 4x4 light off-road vehicle, which is very suitable for modular combination. It is widely used in the Swiss military, police, and civilian sectors, and has developed various vehicle models such as police cars, ambulances, command vehicles, and fire trucks. The off-road vehicle uses a Dodge inline 6-cylinder engine as its power source, outputting 137 horsepower, with 4 forward gears and 1 reverse gear. The vehicle weighs about 3.5 tons, with a maximum road speed of 77 km per hour and an off-road speed of 39 km per hour. The training tank is modified from the armored vehicle. In order to provide reliable armored protection, 10 mm thick steel armor is welded around the vehicle, and a large area of bulletproof glass windows are installed in the cab. In addition, armored louvers are installed to provide additional protection. The designer pays attention to the side protection of the vehicle, covering most of the rear wheel area with armor. The front wheels cannot be directly covered with armor due to the need for steering, but a round armor plate is provided to protect the hub. The added armor weight has increased the empty weight of the training tank to 4.6 tons, with a payload capacity of 650 kilograms. Maneuverability has greatly decreased, and the road speed is only about 55 km per hour. However, this speed is sufficient for simulating a tank. The vehicle carries 100 liters of fuel. The training tank is a 3-person crew vehicle, but can accommodate up to 6 people for training. The design of the entrance and exit doors is very unreasonable, as they can only enter and exit through the top camouflage of the tank turret. There is also a disguised barrel in front of the turret. The main function of the training tank is to simulate tank targets for soldiers to conduct anti-tank combat training. It can also be used for infantry-tank joint operation training. In addition, it allows soldiers to learn armored vehicle driving technology, which can reduce costs. Starting in 1954, the Swiss military received a total of 240 training tanks. Due to the lack of strict production standards, training tanks manufactured at different times have some differences in appearance, such as differences in the front windshield structure of different vehicles, but overall there is little difference in performance. The military is very satisfied with this type of auxiliary vehicle, especially the training department. Due to the advantage of armored protection, soldiers can use specialized training rockets or rubber bullets to directly attack targets without causing casualties. The high-intensity use has also resulted in severe wear and tear on the vehicles, and these training tanks need regular maintenance. By the 1980s, these old training tanks were in poor condition and could no longer meet the training requirements of the new era. Therefore, they were retired in 1987. Most of the training tanks were dismantled, and a few were retained. Some of them ended up in private hands, and a few years ago, a collector planned to sell one of the training tanks he had kept for 5,650 francs.